channel. Today I'm taking down my Christmas tree in my foyer, depending on where you come from. It depends on how you say it. Anyway, so this tree is one of my favorites ever. I hope you like it too, but it has my actual real natural from my garden dried hydrangeas. Some of them have a little bit of brown, which I just love. And it has pine cones and some rusty stars. And this was my dried purple fountain grass, which it was from our garden. I clipped it out in the fall. And a couple little bark ornaments and some little picks that are pine cones or white sort of bead-ish things. So I tried to make everything natural or as naturally looking as I could. And I really have loved it. And I put these old-fashioned looking candle, they're LEDs, but I put those on here too. And it was just, I loved it, loved it, loved it. So I left it on all day and night for a month and a half. I love Christmas, but I love this the most. Oh, and the wood ornaments, those are really cool. I've got those on Amazon, which I may try and find the link and post it below because they are great and they show up really nice on the green tree. So, oh, and I also have some of my, which I will show you, oh here, maybe you can see, the allium. So I have had these alliums for a long time and the hydrangeas. I moved them from our old house in a box with styrofoam all around it, just those little beads of styrofoam bead things all around it. And they stayed pretty good for the move. And I usually just keep them in a vase in my dining room and they stay waiting for me till next year. So I like it a lot. I just pop them right in, just like that, wherever you need them. Well, this one wants to fall back out at me, but you get the idea. So I'm going to start taking it down. I'm going to start at the top and work my way down. And I think once I get to the main tree, I'm going to take all the dried flowers off first and then all of one type of ornament at a time. So that's what's going to be coming up next. And I will try and go through that. I'll increase the speed and make it faster for you. Then I will show you the totes and how I'm taking pictures of them. And then I'll show you the spreadsheet and I'll explain it. I had a little video up before, but I think I'm going to take that down and I'm going to redo it and kind of show you step by step as I'm adding in more detail. So that's the plan today. How do I use a spreadsheet to take down my Christmas tree? But it's also just taking down Christmas decor, which I'm sure, hopefully, well, I'm sure you all have to do it, or if you're watching this, you do it. But probably not many of you still have yet to do it like me, but if you're at all like me, then you do. Hydrangeas were from my old hydrangea shrub at our old house, and these ones, they look still they're creamy, but they have a little hint of green left. I picked them in the fall as they were green right before they turned brown, so they were already drying but they were still green, and then I left them in a vase for, I think these are probably 2 years old, and I moved them from state to state. And all I had to do was just pack them gently, and they made it. So I'm gonna see if I can't pack them up gently again, or just leave them in a vase in the dining room. But I think I might try packing them up gently because our new house, it's new to us, doesn't have big enough hydrangea shrubs yet because I just planted them in the spring. So I don't think I'll have enough new blooms to dry and use next Christmas. So that's what I'm gonna try, and obviously I'll update you in the fall.
Okay, now I'm just packing it all up. It might be a little bit wobbly, so if you have trouble watching video like that, look away. I'm trying to learn how to stabilize this. But anyway, so I'm just throwing everything that I have into a tote, and I just wanted to do this to give you an idea of how I'm packing it up. So I'm not like too super particular because a lot of these things are not breakable, and I have hot glue guns. So if I need to glue something back together, like those sticks on those pine cones, then I can do that. Then after this, yeah, so I'm just piling everything in. Then I take a picture of the totes with the painter's tape on the side with the numbers, and you'll see those pictures in just a second. And there I'm putting a few more things in. Then after I did this little video clip, I added a couple of other things from the same room and the tree skirt. There you are. There's the picture there with the tree skirt. And then I added those candle lights. I'm just going to pull up the spreadsheet that I created to keep track of these totes for Christmas. And I'm just going to show you how to go about putting in the images. So I just went up to media. This is in numbers, of course, but I'm sure you can do it in Google Docs or their Google Sheets, and of course in Excel. And I'm just going to select the images that I'm going to put in. I'm going to do that one. Hopefully I can figure out how to get this smaller. Here we go. That's what I want to do. And then I'm just going to place it in the spot I want. Get the little arrows to come up so I can. So I'm putting this under the content spot. So I just went up to media, click up to media and go to my photos. I'm just going to pick another one with the bottom layer. And then I'll do the same to that, make it smaller, clicking on the image to get those little dots to show up. There we go. And bringing it down to size and clicking it over. Bringing it down to size. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. Put it up there, put that one beside it. Okay. Let's see, is that the top of the, yeah. Okay, so this one column says box 1, and then the other one, contents, and then I've got my picture. And then underneath it, I could add in box 1 for the foyer natural tree. There, done. And then I would go to box 2. And that's how I'm going to keep track of all of my Christmas totes this year. I hope this video has been helpful, or at least maybe you just feel like you're not alone. And what is it, January 12th? No, 11th. January 11th, and I'm finally getting this put away. So maybe you feel a little bit less alone in that. I guarantee there's probably lots of us out there. So don't worry about it. Just, do what you can. And so that's what I'm doing. And I hope that this has helped, and I hope you come back and watch more. And I'm going to put this back out again in the fall, at the end of next season. Hopefully I'll have it a little bit more polished as I'm learning. So I appreciate you taking time to watch this video, and I hope to see you again. Bye.